Conversation was civil, so I asked her out on a date before I had to leave out of town for a business trip. I asked her to meet me at a particular rooftop bar and lounge spot. The time came and I called her when I was pulling into parking. She told me she was looking for street parking as she didn't want to pay for parking. I told her I would pay for her, but she refused. So she had a bright idea to go back home and have me pick her up. Alright, and we're back. You guys would be happy to know that this date's from a guy. We don't get a lot of those, so let's cherish this one. So I met this girl on Hinge. Let's call her Kay. Conversation was minimal on the app due to the work schedule on both parties. Couple days in, she sent me her phone number and she promptly told me to just text her. Closer to the end of the day, I texted her for a little bit and she asked to FaceTime me. So we both weren't catfishing each other. Feasible request in today's society. I agree with that. I'm a straight to FaceTime. If I meet someone online, FaceTime. Instant. Conversation was civil, so I asked her out on a date before I had to leave out of town for a business trip. I asked her to meet me at a particular rooftop bar and lounge spot. The time came and I called her when I was pulling into parking. She told me she was looking for street parking as she didn't want to pay for parking. I told her I would pay for her, but she refused. So she had a bright idea to go back home and have me pick her up. Hold on. So she's looking for parking, doesn't want to pay for parking. You say, I'll pay for it. She refuses and goes back home and says, come pick me up. The date's over for me. I'm going to tell you right now. We're done here. You left the spot to go home and tell me to come. Let's keep reading. Being a gentleman, I didn't complain. I don't know about gentlemen, but I feel you. I just picked her up and instead of parking myself, I valeted at the location. Time spent was great, typical conversation you would have during a first date. I complimented her a few times on her beauty and her energy. After the date, I dropped her home and she kissed me. The next day when I landed in a different city, she FaceTimed me and we spoke. The conversation went in a very different direction as she started asking me to help her with purchasing some items for her business because she didn't have it in her account. She requested $45, so I sent it to her. $45 isn't bad, but why are we sending money already? 2 days later, I flew back in town and I hit her up and she told me she was at the phone store changing her phone number and she would hit me up in a few. She didn't hit me up, but on IG she posted she needed time to sort through her life and when she was ready, she would reach out to necessary people to give her the new number. I hate people who do this shit. Get off the internet. No one even cares. Didn't care on my end, my life goes on. She texted me back 2 weeks later from the new number, asking me to come pick her up and hang out. It was a slow day for me, so I went up to her and brought her to my house. I wasn't really in the mood, so I didn't make any attempts or anything. She ended up spending the night with me and I dropped her home in the morning. As the next day progressed, she called me telling me how her life is hard and demanded that if I really thought she was cute and liked her vibe, I would pay her bills. I kid you not, her exact words were, I should pay her bills if I'm really interested in her. Oh really? I should, huh? I had to get some work done, so I told her I'll call her back. I called her back the next day to unpack what she said. Oh, there's no callback. You're a better man than me, I'm gonna tell you right now. I called her back the next day to unpack what she just said. What's to unpack? Pay her bills, nigga. You know what she said. There's nothing to unpack here. That was very clear. She made it clear that she didn't see the problem in what she said. So I replied, what makes you feel so entitled to my money? Her response was, I'm superficial and I have it, so I should be willing to contribute to her life. Wow. My response, you don't know my life or how I live. Furthermore, you don't add anything of substance to my life. Why would I contribute to your life? You don't add anything of substance to my life. She then blamed the dating app for matching her with a man that wasn't willing to cooperate. Then requested for me to delete her number. So, young brother, you handled this properly near the ending. You stood your ground, definitely didn't send her any more money than the 45 you sent, which 45 is no big deal. But I'm still stuck on the part where you're supposed to meet at this lounge. She went there, said she couldn't find parking, didn't want you to pay either, and claimed to go home. Where you left the lounge, went and got her to bring her back to the lounge. She was never there, brother. She never was there. You do know that, right? She lied. There's no way she was there looking for parking, refused for you to pay, and then said, I went back home, come get me. Come on now. You're better than this. The fact that you fell for that, you're a nice guy. You finished strong, and I respect that. But she was never there. Keep sending your dates guys to play at the first thing in that shop. I'll keep reading them. We already know here that women go through some shit. And men do too, but men, you gotta speak up.
Yeah, I gotta say, bro, you're too much of a nice guy. Too much. The red flags were there. They were there, clear as day. I don't know how you continue to ignore that, but they were present. Yeah, I don't think you deserve this, but man, you're a fool. You're definitely a fool. First thing was, she claimed that she was at the spot she was supposed to be, but she can't find parking. And you offered to pay. She wouldn't let you pay. She goes back home. In what world does that make sense? Like, how does that even make logical sense? Let that sink in. Like, it's not like you're asking her to pay. You said you're going to pay. So yeah, she probably didn't have the vehicle. She probably wasn't even there. She just bullshitting, she just playing around. Another part is, you see, right off the bat in the initial points, when the girl is not even your girlfriend, you guys are getting to know each other and she's asking for money and all, like, that's a red flag. That's a turn off automatically. And I think this was a chain for a disaster, is when you started paying her too. You gave her, even though it's 45, I get it, it's no big deal, whatever, but like, you tried to comply to her demand, and of course you think it's gonna get better from there. It's gonna get worse. I don't know how you didn't learn your lesson. That's how it starts. They ask low, and then before you know it, they're gonna be asking 2 days a week, and before you know it, they're asking like 5 days a week. Before you know it, man, this is a daily thing, right? So you shouldn't have even have paid her that $45, man. Simply put, that's it. You shouldn't. You should have told her, you know what? I ain't got the money right now. Boom. That's it. But I get it. It seems to me like you really like this girl, because, man, you let it slide for too long. She does so many things that are just disgusting, man. Like, she changes her number. She tells you she'll hit you up. She don't hit you up for 2 weeks. She continues posting on her IG and all that, and she hits you up 2 weeks later. It seems to me like she hits you up whenever she needs money or whenever she's going through something. You know what I'm saying? You're not that guy. You're that guy. You know what I mean? You're that guy who she thinks like you're loaded like that. She's trying to use you for your money. Can't help but think that maybe your pictures on your dating apps, you were showcasing your money. Whatever you were showing you were rich. So that's what it is. And of course, why are you going to blame her? She a gold digger. That's crazy. The fact that she's demanding you to pay for her life, her lifestyle and all. Like, she's demanding. She's not even asking. She's not even saying please. She's like, you must pay. Like, you have to. What kind of woman is this, man? What kind of woman? And let me tell you this. What even boggles my mind is how you continue to entertain this. Like, that should have been a clear as day for you to block that number, delete that number, have nothing to do with this woman. But yet you continued to entertain it. You messaged her to unpack what she said. There's nothing to unpack. Simply, she's a gold digger. She want your money. That's it. But yeah, you continue to entertain this. Up till the very end, she tells you, delete my number. Like, what? She has audacity to ask you to delete her number, and she doesn't see what she did was wrong. My goodness. Yeah, this generation, we're doomed.
Little ass boys piss me the fuck off. Tell me why I just had to break up with bro. Because he can't do the bare minimum. Here's your little story time. So boom, me and bro get together, everything going good, and then he switch up. Like every dude, they just switch up. Once they think they got you, they switch up like that. See, mind you, I'm the type of person, as soon as I see that switch up, I start matching energy. So he was barely texting me, barely calling me. So I said, bet, we're gonna see who texts first now. Because I was texting him first since February 3rd. I finally realized that around like February 10th. I was like, damn, I'm always reaching out first. I don't like that shit. I said, so let's see how long it's gonna take for him to reach out to me first. He wanna text me, what the fuck? You ain't texted me all day. I said, oh, neither have you. Fuck. So then he want to try to get a little argument with me. I'm like, I'm not arguing with you. Like, I match energy. So if you don't like the way I'm acting, then change your act, because all I'm going to do is match your energy. He got mad and hugged the phone up. I said, cool, because I was mad too. I didn't want to even talk to him. But he did say that he wanted me to call him in the morning time because I didn't want to talk to him last night because, like I said, I was mad. So he was like, call me in the morning. Like, please, just call me in the morning. I said, okay, I'll call you in the morning. Just text me when you're awake. You think he texted me? Bro didn't even text or call me until 6:30 in the afternoon. And he called me while I was at a church function too. I answered, I'm like, hello, can I call you back? He said no. I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to call you back because I'm really busy right now. Like, mind you, you could hear the lady talking in the mic. Like, I know he could hear it on the phone. So boom, I get home around like 8:30 and I call him. He was like, I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm dealing with some stuff right now. And right then and there, I was done. And let me tell you why. Few days ago, I told him, I was like, I don't like that you do not call me or you do not text me. Like, you barely call or text me anymore. He's like, oh, I've been busy. You know, I've been getting my sales in. Because he's okay, cool, get your sales in. But just tell me, like, hey, I'm busy. Or, hey, I'm going to be busy. It's not hard to send a text message. You can text all your customers, but you can't text me. Then also, he was supposed to see me on Valentine's Day, and bro didn't even call or text me that night. Like, literally, we were supposed to see each other that night, because it's Valentine's Day, and he didn't even see me. And he didn't even ask me to be his Valentine neither. And like, us females, if you a female and you get it, you get it. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. But you supposed to ask, like, together or not. I had to literally remind him Well, not necessarily mine, but I had to ask him. I was like, what are you doing Friday? He was like, work, why? I was like, oh, no reason. He was like, obviously there's a reason if you're asking me, so what's the reason? I was like, well, you know Friday's a special day, right? He was like, girl, I do know that. I'm gonna come see you Friday. He had me all happy and excited. Bro didn't even see me, text me, call me that night, nothing. And I stayed up till like at least 2 in the morning just to maybe for him to call me. And he didn't. He did not. So I broke up with bro. Cause there's plenty of other guys out there in the world, ladies, that will do you right. And I know that for 100%. So I was done. I didn't want to keep dealing with that. Like, I literally texted him, ain't gonna lie, you got that, we done. And I texted him that like an hour ago, and I'm pretty sure he ain't even opened it yet. So yeah, ladies, be safe and find somebody that actually treats you right and not leave you hanging on Valentine's Day.
She talks like bro. She must be a bro. She is a bro, I think. But no, jokes aside though, this relationship sounds like it's some high school you know, you guys are childish as hell. And you look what? You look like a teenager yourself. He probably a teenager himself. So like that's why it explains a lot. You guys are playing these games back and forth. And on top of that, he probably got another woman out there, you know? Maybe multiple. Who knows? His energy says it all, right? So clearly you're not the main girl, and that's why he's not entertaining you like that, you know? So I don't know why it took you so long to find out, but that's how it goes, you know? Both of y'all are toxic as hell, man. Like, no one is an adult in this relationship. I mean, granted, you're going out of your way to still reach out, to still, you know, get in contact with him. It sounds like he's childish, man. You know, he can't really communicate, and he doesn't really hold up to what he says. So, good for you. Yeah, that boy gotta go.
All right, baby. All right. I love you. Bye-bye. Time to turn the location off. Oh, snap. What? But
Why are you turning your location off?
What you mean?
Why are you turning your location off?
I didn't.
No, like I'm really like.
Bro,
where are you going? Where are you?
Oh my.
Where are you going?
Jesus Christ.
Where are you going?
Babe, I was.
You
Bro,
supposed to be going home.
I was going home.
So why you turning your location off?
Cause I just didn't want you in my business. Like, bro.
Your business?
Yes, my
you
business.
are my business. If I can't see your location, I can't keep you safe. What if I gotta pull up?
Pull up and do what?
What if I gotta pull up?
And do what?
Do something.
Imagine if it's a 300.
Cause you don't know how to defend yourself.
Imagine if it's a 300-pound, 6-foot man.
That's unrealistic.
It's not
It's
unrealistic.
unrealistic.
It's realistic. Very realistic.
Piss me off.
You mad?
Yes.
For what? I just didn't want you in my
Don't
business.
ask me if I'm mad and then ask me for what.
Yo, I never understood this whole location thing, bro. Since when was this normalized? Like, you'll be tracking each other. You'll be tracking each other in case you get lost or something, or what? So they can know where to find your ass. This is like find my phone kind of thing, eh? In case you lost, I guess she gonna go to her phone and be like, yo, find my man, and she gonna come and rescue your ass, eh? That's how it goes, or what? That's crazy as y'all don't trust each other, that you gotta be monitoring each other's location and all. Now, what happens if you go to like the mountains and there's no signal and everything and your location is lost? Then you should be going crazy, you know?
Cardi B, and if you ever see this video, I just want you to know how proud I am of you and how proud we are out here of you. That you finally gave it to Offset and now he can't breathe. Like, really, I'm so happy that you finally moved on. And people are like, oh, she's with Stefan Diggs. You know, he's a little player. Bruh. She got with somebody that's still somewhat on her level. He is a gorgeous man, and they look cute as shit together. I'm all for it. Offset did nothing but cheat on Cardi B, humiliate her, embarrass her, hurt her, and he was her worst enemy, 7 years that they were together, when all she did was give him 3 beautiful babies and just try to give him something that he clearly is not ready for. So all these people talking about that Offset, the fact that Cardi B's with Stefan Diggs is crazy. I'm happy as shit for her, and everybody should be too. She finally moved on. She finally let go. Offset talking about, that she cheated on him while she was pregnant. He knows damn well that woman did not any of that, but you did. but you cheated on her while she was pregnant. You see, a woman is never going to forget how a man made her feel while she was carrying his baby and how he treated her after she had the baby. And she said it, all she ever wanted was him to give her some love while she was pregnant, some attention. He was too busy cheating. Offset is such a lustful guy. He's one of those guys that he'll meet any random woman and he will sleep with her just because he can't control his little thingling. There's videos of him in the casino with different women. It's just, it doesn't matter where he went. If there was a female there, Offset was on it. And your wife was Cardi motherfucking B. She is gorgeous. And some people be like, oh God, Cardi's ghetto. I'm from the Bronx, New York. Cardi's Cardi. And that's why people love her. And that's how it's like, nobody's perfect, but I can't seem to understand how you could have a woman of that caliber and still cheat on her. That just goes to show you, ladies, that it doesn't matter who you are. If a man wants to cheat on you, a man is going to cheat on you. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the lick back. And we're talking about how happy she looks and how gorgeous she is. And period, poo. Athletes are where it's at, not these rappers that talk about, they actually live their lifestyle, which is disgusting. But I'm so happy for Cardi B. She's finally outside, and people need to stop with the whole, people are now hating on the relationship, and Offset is over there crashing into a wall, and as Dominicans say, que se traye. I hope he bangs his head wide open and he just loses it, because of all those years that you destroyed that woman, all those years that you did all of that to that woman. You can't take the fact that you see that woman happy with somewhere else. And Cardi, rub it in his face. I want to see you everywhere with Stefan or whoever makes you happy, right in his face, and I want him to hurt. And people be like, oh, why you're so invested in celebrity life? Because this is real shit. We're seeing a woman that gave everything to a man and he didn't take it for what it was. And now that woman is trying to live her life and be happy again, that man is crashing out, throwing dirt on that woman's name and losing his mind.
The funny thing is how these women in the industry, they end up dating these rappers and ball players and whatever, and then they expect to have a regular relationship. Like, you're signing up for this yourself. I'm pretty sure you know what comes with the territory, right? You decide to date this type of man and you know he's popping like that. You think you're the only woman. Of course, prepare for the headaches to come. So do not act there at the end of the day like you're the victim. Oh no, I can't believe he did this. He cheated on me. Oh my God. Like, what? What did you expect? Rainbows and sunshine? You thought he gonna be loyal. That's like putting a lion, bro, in the jungle filled with like deers all over around him, bro. And you expect him to be just loyal to one deer. Yeah.
Imagine cheating on your wife throughout your whole relationship. Now y'all are going through a divorce and she is back outside. And you feel like you have the right to crash out in public over someone you spent years cheating on. I feel like Offset don't be using what God gave everybody between their ears. The brain. And it's so funny seeing men also trying to drag Cardi for dealing with Stefan. Y'all didn't drag Offset when he was cheating. And Offset, the amount of times you wanted your girl back, she wanted a hoe, but now she a hoe. And you dropping stupid ass songs. If the person you're dealing with is better than Cardi, why do you care what Cardi's doing? Why are you crashing out over her on social media looking stupid as hell? And that stupid ass song, I didn't even listen to the whole thing, but I heard the part where he said she gonna have to F 10 men to get over him. Funny he thinks he's something. Because only one person is crashing out on social media.
I'm convinced Hollywood is a big joke, to be honest. For both parties, they're both stupid. Offset and Cardi B. Offset, bro, why did you even get married? Matter of fact, do you even know who your woman was? Bro, she was a stripper. And now you're crashing out because you cheated on her and now she's with another dude? Yeah. You expected her to stay at home, right? You expected her to stay inside just because you gave her kids, right? Yeah, you wild, bro. You thought. Bro, it's hilarious, man. It's like, yo, you found her from a stripper pole, bro. She outside, you know? You expect it to be a wifey still, eh? Man, you played yourself.
You need to
to talk. It's important.
Floor is yours, twin.
It's not working. I think we should break
I
up.
thought you said it was something important. I'm cool with that too.
It's not you, it's me.
I know you want to do more dicks. Like, go do you.
And if I do more dicks, you can't be mad at that.
I ain't got mad since I got cheated on when I was 11 years old, bro. Do you?
Stop acting like you don't give a fuck if I walk out your life.
I ain't never acted a day in my life, bro. I'll pick you up and carry you all my life.
All that nonchalant shit, that's why you never gonna find nobody.
Correction. Nobody ain't never gonna find me.
You ain't gonna be shit without me in your life.
That's a wild statement. How did you come to that conclusion, pal?
Cause you'll never find a bad bitch like me.
I don't fuck 30 bitches that look like you, but check it out, bro. Them said they want the plug, though. I'm finna put you on type shit.
I'm not no throwaway.
Nah, yeah, you is. I'm finna put bro on with you for sure.
You acting all nonchalant until you see another nigga treat me better.
Blood, Dirk still in jail. That shit mentally fucking with me for real.
Hello, are you listening?
Alone, let me think. I'm trying to find a way to bond Lil Dirk out of jail.
See, this why we never gonna work.
I knew he wasn't gonna work either when I found out Lil Dirk went to jail.
You really don't care that we breaking up? You know.
Fight for myself. What you think I got a gun for?
But I'm different though. You gotta fight for me.
AKA, you want me to chase? Not gonna happen, pal.
If you don't fight for me, I'm leaving.
See ya, pal. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more.
All I ever wanted was for you to show me that you care about me.
You asking for too much, bro. You want me to love you or show it?
I want you to do both.
Nah, beggars can't be choosers, twin. That's too much work.
It was for you to show me that you care about me.
You asking for too much, bro. You want me to love you or show it?
I want you to do both.
Nah, beggars can't be choosers, twin. That's too much work.
See, this not gonna work. I'm finna leave.
You keep saying that, but you ain't leaving. Show me then. Like, I triple dog dare you to leave right now.
I've been with my boyfriend for almost 3 years, and to be honest, I don't have any complaints. I recently went on holiday without my boyfriend, met someone and caught feelings. So how did we get here? I know I shouldn't have, but we exchanged digits and started texting. I told him I had a boyfriend and just wanted to be friends, but that didn't matter to him, and he started talking very sexual to me.
So you blocked him?
I know I should have stayed away because I'm obviously extremely attracted to this man, but we met up and we ended up having sex. This has just gone from one extreme to another. If only the dick wasn't so good.
Oh, God.
Maybe I could forget about him. I feel kind of bad. Not as bad as I thought I would, but still bad. And all I can think about is fucking this man again and again. Also, my man's penis is fun-sized. Don't get me wrong, he does know how to use it and he pleases me very well, but I'm gonna be honest, when he first puts it in, we didn't have to say all of this, sis.
We don't need this.
But I'm gonna be honest, when he first puts it in, I don't feel it. Holiday guy's dick is so big, oh my God.
We don't need it.
In an ideal world, we would just be friends.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Because we share a vibe between us and I love his energy, not just his dick. I really don't want to let him go, but I fear the sexual energy is too high between us. Ladies, help. I shall never confess. But how do I let this man go?
Yeah, on an ideal world, this is how it goes, bro. Yeah, while you're there working hard, you know, doing that construction work, lifting that concrete, yeah, your woman is over here. This is what's happening. Damn. Yeah, I feel bad for my men's out there. We're getting played left, right, and center, you know, but the only way that that dude's gonna find out is if she catches something. That's it. If she catches something, he sleeps with her again. He catches something, he goes to the doctor, he gonna know for sure he caught it from his girl. So I mean, that's gonna expose her ass, you know. This is why I tell you guys, like, karma comes full circle. Just because you're gonna keep it in the closet and you ain't gonna say anything, don't expect it to stay in the closet, bro. Karma's gonna find a way to make it find out. So he'll find out eventually. You know what I'm saying? It might even be that time when you guys are just, you know, getting the fun going under them sheets and you accidentally say the other guy's name. Then boom, signs are gonna be there. He gonna find out, right? So I think the best bet for her is to just break up with a dude and do her own thing. If she wanna be entertaining that other guy, for sure, but she can't be stringing the other guy along as she's chasing the other guy too. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's the video, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what y'all thought about it, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Also, comment about that woman that was a gold digger at the beginning of this video, where she was using that dude for money. She was insisting he pays her all her bills because he got the money like that. Like, what in the gold digging world is this, bro? Tell her to pick up a shovel and go and start digging, bro. Go start digging a hole. Hopefully you'll find some paper trails down there, you know. But anyways, that's that. Peace.